how and where one needs. And that's the advantage of a bottom-up fabrication in any sense. So I'm going to stick to this bottom-up fabrication, wherein people try to use lots of strategies in terms of stress fields, diffraction gratings to achieve selective growth in specific locations, and many other things as well. One can have an electric field applied to the surface and then control the growth. So it's possible to have them grow the way one wants. But mind you, in all these cases, there is one catch. There has to be a specific interaction between the system that I'm talking about, the molecule that I'm talking about, and the substrate on which it has to be put on. Is it possible for me to have a non-specific interaction and still grow this kind of structures? Yes, it's possible. I'll just come to that in a while. So essentially, the bottom-up fabrication, people can talk about self-assembled monolayers. You have a single molecular layer on the surface. So the thickness of this one would depend on the length or the length of the molecule that we start with. So if I'm having something like a C4 thiol, you essentially end up with something like 0.6 nanometer. That's the thickness that one would have. Of course, it's also possible to organize nanoparticles and then using lithography as well. Why are they important? The collective properties are pretty essential to understand whenever you organize these kind of molecules on the surface. And the interactions are very weak among the molecules on the surface. And that's what actually lets you grow them on the surface and then have this kind of structures fabricated. What are these organized molecular assemblies? If you just see what's given here, this is a substrate on which I have a molecule standing on. And there is a specific interaction between this circle and the substrate. So there is the head group, I call it, and the substrate interaction, and there is a tail. And how do I say that it gets organized like this? I'll just come to that in a while and then tell you what it is. Essentially, there are single molecular layers on substrate. It's possible for me to take it to a multi-layer, bi-layer, tri-layer, and whatever. Yes, it is possible, provided I have some functional groups here and then react on that further another molecular layer. So it's possible for me to kind of change from 1 to 2 to 3, then go on. Not endlessly, but then you have certain limits. Before that, the orientation will be pretty good. After that, you start to see curling and then the everything.